What's up, guys? It's the end of the year, 2014, almost over. Got a few days left. This is pretty much my last video I'm going to be doing for the year. And, you know, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. This year flew by. What are you doing? Little man got quite big. Either way, you know, I look forward to making more videos next year. I got plenty of videos that I have in store that I want to go over and, you know, definitely do up. I have a whole list of things. Yeah, next year in April 12th, I'm definitely going to be going to the barber battle we have in Connecticut. So if you guys get a chance, you know, maybe I could see a few of you guys up there if anybody's in the New England area, or if you plan on just stopping up, that'd be pretty cool. I'll try to have a camera, walk around, and, you know, meet and greet everybody. Not that I'm, you know, not that anybody's gonna notice me. I went there a couple years ago and I didn't see anybody, but, you know, a few years ago I didn't really have such a great channel. You know, now it's kind of getting up there to where people actually notice me. I've had a couple customers come from, you know, Connecticut only because of YouTube. So it's nice to see everything coming back full circle. You know, it's a nice thing, actually. There's definitely some hard work being put into it, so I hope you guys are, you know, appreciate it. I appreciate you guys plenty. You know, I see my views and my subscribers have almost tripled just this year, and you know, I'm very thankful for all that. I'm glad you guys are learning something. I get a lot of positive feedback. I started Instagram, and I noticed that's starting to, you know, get up there too now. So, you know, despite a couple hundred followers being deleted yesterday, but it's all good. You know, hope you guys liked the video, and stay tuned because next year we're still going to be doing it. We're going to be going strong. I might do a couple videos with him. This guy's the new star now. But thanks, guys. Peace out, and I'll see you guys again. Say peace. Peace. Okay, so here is the before, and as you can see, he definitely needs a haircut. And this is the after, and this is after the haircut, and you can see there's definitely a big difference here. So we're going to teach you how to get there. All right, this is going from long on top to a number 1 on the sides. It's almost like my other video I have from about a year ago. It's just a little bit lower on the sides. So you're going to saturate the hair with water, and then start cutting with your scissors. You know, you're going to basically cut however long your client wants. And here it's about somewhere around 1.5 inches, so it is pretty long on top. And here I am, just, you know, going back with the scissors, cutting to my guideline that I made previously. And you know, if you're in school, they teach you to not cut past your knuckles, but I like to live life on the edge, so I go as far as I pretty much can. Now here I'm cross-checking it, and you can see little ridges that I'm cutting off. You know, when you're going backward from the front to the back of the head, you know, you will get ridges. So a good way of cross-checking it is to go in the opposite direction. So now that that's finished, I'm gonna go in there with my number 1, and it's closed. So it's gonna be cutting number 1 at the shortest you know, shortest setting that you can have. So I'm making a guideline pretty much in the middle of his hair. So this is pretty much a medium fade that I have going on, and I'm just gonna make sure everything's fully clean, because we're not gonna have to, you know, cut hair back there again. So I'm starting on one side of the head, and I'm going straight up to where his head curves. I'm still continuing straight up with my number 4 guard. His 4 guard is closed, and I'm not gonna open it. And I'm not gonna open up any other guard on the way down except for my 3/16, and we'll get to that in a sec. So now I got the 3 guard closed, and I'm gonna come up to that same line, you know, just maybe just a touch below, and I'm still going in the same motion. I'm riding up. I'm not trying to push in or anything or scoop out. I'm going straight up. Now I have the number 2. Same thing. I went from the 4-3-2 within 1/2 inch on his actual scalp. You know, the actual difference is only from 1/2 inch. So this gives me plenty of room to blend down. So now I put my 3/16 on there, and I have it open. So I'm just lightly taking away the hair. And the lower you go on the blend, the more you need to really concentrate and start using the lever more, because it pretty much is the it's going to show more. And that's the most important part of the blend, is usually like the bottom inch. So here I am closing it a little bit, and I'm going to knock some more hair down. And all I'm really trying to get is a good baseline for me to just go in there and finish it up with my one guard open and then halfway, and pretty much all the lines are disappeared, you know. So now I have my one guard open, and I'm pretty much just maybe 3/4 of an inch above the initial guideline, and that gives you plenty of room to make a nice smooth transition as you're fading. You know, he has a little mark right there, you know, not from the clippers, but that's just, you know, what he has on his head. He must have a scar from when he was younger. And as you can see, I'll just go halfway, blend the rest of it out, and it's pretty good. I did make another video on how to pretty much how to shave any excess hair, the freehand technique video. So it is not part of this video, it is deleted, and it's a separate video. And I will have if you haven't seen it, I will have a link at the end of the video that you can just click on. It'll show you the section that didn't, you know, get kept in this video. So here I am approaching the other side the same way, all the way into the back. I'm going with the number 4, going straight up, you know, not up and out or with the head. I'm just riding straight up. And same with the number 3, and the 3 guards closed, the 4 guards closed, and now I'm going to switch it to the number 2 guard. So here again we've only moved about a half of an inch total from when I started with my 4 to where I'm with my 2 closed. And you know, as you're blending, you know, you could see a little bit of a difference, especially if you're, you know, in reality you can see a difference, whereas in video, you know, you can't see it too much, but the contrast with the eye is, you know, a little better than the actual camera. So here I am with the clipper guard open, and you could tell it's almost fully finished, blending together very well. And I ended up I actually shot this at my girlfriend's sister's salon, which you know, if you guys think it makes a difference, this video, compared to others, and you guys like the way it looks, let me know, because maybe I'll shoot videos there from now on. I found it a nice place to do. It is actually, you know, me shooting in an actual salon. It felt a little better, a little more professional, and you know, I try to be as good as I can. So either way, now we're down to the 1. It's open, and we're almost fully finished blending that guideline away. It's a very easy process. It just takes practice. I mention it all the time, you know, don't get crazy. If you see lines, just keep going through your steps. And now we're on to the shape up part. As you can see, you know, the top of the head, you still got kind of like little curves and dents here and there, and that's on the other video. So if you guys finish this video and you know, want to check out a little bit of the better quality the actual haircut did get, you could always click on that link and check that video out. And you know, so here I'm just making a nice line straight across. His hair kind of comes down some, you know, and I'm just basically, you know, I'm not trying to bring it up too much, and I don't want to have it curved down. I'm just making a nice straight line going across, and I'm knocking off any hair that comes down. So this way, you know, the shape up looks really nice and fresh. And of course the comb is in the way because I don't have a videographer. But anyways, you'll see. Now we're on to the side of the head. I'm going to square it off first, just to make a nice little guideline of where I want the curve to be. And then I'll bring it in just a little bit to keep it natural. And I'll curve very lightly. And I got some pretty sharp trimmers. These are Wall Detailers, for you guys who actually don't know. And it's a wide blade that you have to purchase separate. And they are zero gapped. And they're not zero gapped to where they're going to hurt somebody, but they're zero gapped to where they're going to cut very, very good. And not, you know, not irritate the skin. So I'm making my mark. I'm using the ear as my actual guideline to make that, you know, that actual sideburn cut. So I'm just repeating the same process that I did on the other side. And as you can see with actual zero gap trimmers, it makes everything very easy, from making a zero guideline to actually shaping up the client's head. It makes everything so much easier. So going around the ears, you can see the line comes in easily, perfectly, before even using the razor. So I'm just going to continue lightly around the ear, using the edge of the trimmers, and you can use your finger to just push the ear down. And my client, all he wanted was, you know, a nice square in the back. So I'm just going to quickly, lightly go over it. You know, be very gentle on the back of the neck, because using trimmers, and if they are zero gap, they can hurt. So it looks a little curved right now, but it is pretty straight. It's just that the camera's down low. So, but again, lightly, not taking off too much hair, and just being gentle, making sure everything is pretty even. And here I clean most of it up with the back of the trimmer, because it makes, without the blade, the actual moving blade touching their skin, it gives less of a chance of you to scratch them or hurt them or whatever. So I try to use the back of the blade as much as possible in sensitive areas. So as you can see, I come to the side so you can see it a little better. Just cleaning it up just enough to go around the ear. And again, you guys, this year, next year, actually 2015, I'm trying to hit up the barber battle. It'd be nice to see you guys there. If anybody happens to go and you see me there, stop by and say hi. I'd love to chit chat with everybody about barbering or just BSing. I love to talk to people, so don't be afraid. But here I'm just going over with the razor. I'm lightly going against the grain, and it's dry. There is nothing on the skin. It's not for everybody. But for the video, I just wanted it to come out extra nice, and this is probably the best way to do it for the most sharpness, actually, to get the best sharpness out of a haircut, as you can see. So now that's pretty much the finished product, and you can see the top of his head curves in real nice, but that's because, the part of the video that was deleted. Hopefully you guys check it out. And, this is pretty much the finished product. Once I finish getting around his ear here, and, you got to be easy, because this can hurt the client too. And make sure you get your angles, pull the skin, and then you come out with a nice haircut when you're done. So this is the finished product. Hope you guys like it. If you get a chance, subscribe. It's free. Comment, and I'll see you guys next year. All right, peace.